Hi, I'm back with another video update. For this short update, I just want to talk a little bit about just sort of assessing my progress, really. I've been doing this since November, so it's going on 4 months of making videos, and I finally have some structure with the content the serious content that I want to provide to people, where I do really want to share things that I know and can be helpful to other folks. And a couple of them are just fun, like the Chats with Bill is just really kind of talk off the top of my head about things that what I think about photographic related topics. So I've cleaned up the studio space, and that was an amazing improvement in my own feeling about how I could do these things, and having a place that, and I've said this several times, but having a place that really is just always set up. And it's as easy to just come down and turn the buttons and make things happen. Not quite so today. You know, I'm still doing these things, just trying to get the angle right on this iPhone, and having the lights to illuminate me enough that I'm not blown out and I'm not too dark. Which kind of goes to something I was going to talk a little bit later, and that is just getting used to, one of the hardest things I've found is getting used to talking to that camera. And you're all by yourself in a room, and it seems a little strange to be talking to yourself out loud, or to be talking out loud, and you feel like you're talking to yourself, even though you hope you're talking to viewers who eventually will watch these videos. So that's one hard. There's a huge part of making videos, as everyone always says, is audio, and I think I've got that figured out, except last time I did a chat, I had one viewer, Bob Panic, comment that my voice was a little bit too low, and I think the problem was I had changed things around a little bit, and the mic was, instead of being right over my head out of frame, it was up a little bit higher, and so it wasn't picking up, wasn't able to pick up my voice as well as it had in previous recordings, so I had to watch out for that. I've mentioned that, you know, one of the hardest things is talking into a camera, and then another is just as I come up with ideas for content that I want to do, I want to illustrate what I'm talking about. I don't want it just to be a talking head in front of a black screen or a white screen. I want to actually have some video or images that illustrate what I'm talking about, and that's called B-roll typically. So doing the recordings, as I've said before, is really kind of the easiest part once you get used to talking to the camera. But the more difficult part is really setting up things to capture to use as B-roll, and then actually doing that, because that can be a little bit time consuming. So that's probably, those two things are the most difficult part of all this, once you've got all the other stuff worked out. I'm not minimizing how difficult it is to find a space within your house or wherever you're recording, nor am I minimizing the audio and the lighting issues, because they're huge and they had to be dealt with. Once you get those out of the way, then these are the things that you know, in really coming up with the content you're going to talk about, and then illustrating it properly and feeling comfortable speaking to a camera. But that comes with practice. I tried out the Yi camera, and I'm going to drop in a little video I did of myself in the car. A lot of people do that. They'll put a camera of some sort on a dash mounted, and then sit in their car and talk to you as they're driving along. That wasn't really very natural for me, so that probably is not something I'll be doing, but I had to try it. I had to try it out with the this little GoPro knockoff that I just recently got. Okay, so a resource today. I've talked about Stephen Washer before, and I was watching one of his videos, and he has a series of videos that he did with a young woman named Janie Baik, Jaeny Baik, and I'll have a link to her website, to her YouTube channel down below in the comments. But first of all, it's kind of a delight to listen to, and she has a great presence on camera, not surprisingly, because she had spent 10 years as a Canadian network television personality, and so she has that experience and is quite used to talking to a camera. But I recommend you check her out, because she has some very good recommendations and suggestions, and she's, again, another marketing consultant, you know, using video and encouraging people to use video in their businesses. But no matter what your interest is, you'll find that what she has to say, just as what Stephen Washer has to say, can be very helpful in kind of formulating your own approach to all this stuff. So that's my update for today, and I'll be back within a couple days with some other thoughts on something else. Good day. Driving and talking. Just trying it out. It is kind of weird to be sitting in a car and talking to a camera that's sitting on the dashboard. And it's probably not something that I will do very often. But since I've seen other people doing it, I felt I needed to try it. Right? I don't jump off the cliff when people jump off cliffs, but sometimes I'll try things like this just to see how it looks, how it works, and whether it really is a viable way to record video. I'm not so sure.